Very precise of Agent 26. I parked my car a few parking spots away from the entrance. Surprisingly, there was no salesperson anywhere outside near the front entrance. I walked in, approached the receptionist, and asked for the restrooms. That's how we're shopping, in case you just tuned in. Mystery shopping, Honda,
Delray
Honda.
A Berkshire Hathaway dealership.
Berkshire Hathaway company. I walked back to the receptionist desk, asked to speak to a salesperson. She asked me if I was working with anyone or spoke to anyone before. I replied no. She told me to give her a second and walked away from her desk. She came back and told me Figner would be right with me. By the way, Figner used to work for our dealership.
That is correct.
Stu remember that years ago. Figner, very nice man.
He's an exceptionally nice man.
Exceptionally nice man. I waited less than 5 minutes, and a sales specialist approached me and introduced himself as Figner. He asked for my name, and I told him. He handed me his business card, led me to his desk, and initiated a conversation. Figner said, "How's your day going?" Agent 26 said, "It's going well." Figner said, "What brought you in today?" I said, "I'm interested in the Honda Pilot EX two-wheel drive." Figner wanted to know if I'd shopped on Delray's Honda's website prior to coming in. I told him I had. And the reason he asked this, probably, most likely,
to save himself some embarrassment.
Exactly. Car dealers all have a two-tier pricing system. They have a high price. It's called the walk-in prospect. If you walk in and you don't go to the website, you pay the high price. If you do go to the website online and look at the pricing, you pay the low price. Two-tier pricing. Very simple for everyone to remember. If you don't know how to use a computer and you don't know how to use a smartphone to shop and compare prices, find a friend,
grandkid,
a son, daughter, grandkid, granddaughter. Find somebody that's familiar, because you are really going to pay thousands, possibly, at least hundreds more for a car if you go online.
I'll send my 11-year-old with you.
Here we are. Figner began to search the website for available pilots. There were 2 White Diamond available on the lot, Delray Honda. He was curious about why I wanted the Pilot. Due to it being a big SUV, I told him I like big cars. I like to sit up high while driving. At that point, he gave me the benefits of having a big car, like how it was more likely to be safer if in an accident. Figner asked me what features I considered important to have. This began a conversation about the standard equipment and options on the Pilot. He asked me if I wanted to go on a test drive. I said I did, and we went outside to find the car. Finally found the SUV. It's pretty dirty. Had a lot of dead bugs on it, probably love bugs. Figner said it just arrived and came off the truck. The window sticker showed an MSRP of $33,375. But there was another sticker. Shame. There was a phony Monroney.
That's right.
They added another sticker that had $2,827 added to the price for items like Kahoo.
I looked it up. You know, I looked it up.
Oh, yeah?
It's a GPS tracking system, like a security system. Yeah.
Kahoo connected car technology, appearance package, pinstripes, storage guards, nonsense. No nitrogen, I guess, or maybe didn't mention it. That's a phony Monroney added profit. They stick it on next to the Monroney label. Beware. Most dealers have this.
Real quick, so that Kahoo thing, so I think on the picture it was about $1,000 they added for that. Just so you know, go on Amazon.com. You can get something called Moto Safety for $15. You can get the unit.
Unbelievable.
And you can, if you want to have a service, you can pay $19 a month.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have this service too, probably.
Oh, sure. $1,000 plus your monthly.
Yeah. We got in this Honda, and we drove to the front entrance, asked for my driver's license on the way. Figner did, made a copy. He told me to make myself comfortable to get ready to go on the test drive. Figner came back and instructed me to adjust the mirrors in my front seat. We left. The test drive was short and pleasant. We went back to the dealership to discuss potentially buying, as he put it. And again, this is Delray Honda, and we're doing a Costco auto program shop. Back at his desk, Figner asked me a bunch of questions about how I was going to pay for it. I told him that I had financing secured through my credit union and that my parents were giving me money for a down payment. A young female shopper, Agent 26. He asked if I would give him the chance to do the financing with the dealership, doing his job. Where do they make more money than in selling of the car? In the finance department. Fegner was trying to get the opportunity to make more money by financing the car, doing his job. I said that my parents explicitly wanted me not to do that. Parents apparently had listened to the show. Fegner didn't press further. He said he assumed if I had a payment in mind with my credit union and asked where I expected to be price-wise. I said I expected not to pay MSRP and wanted him to put together an aggressive deal. That's another reason for the phony Monroney. He can discount the car to MSRP, and you think you're paying less than MSRP, but you're not.
I'm going to throw in that Kahoo for free.
Yeah, Kahoo. I said I was a Costco member. Boom, we sprung on the Costco membership. They hate that. I sprung the fact that I'm a Costco member, and I asked if I would get a special discount. Fegner said if I was a Costco member, then he would give me the Costco price. And they all will say that. Question is it the Costco price? He said the dealership has a contract with Costco and has to give me a special discount. He said that it was a large discount that no one could touch. That's true, assuming he does give you that discount. Fegner started talking about how good a deal it was and began to ramble into other topics like how the car business is these days.
Oh, Fegner.
Is that the old Fegner?
That's the old Fegner.
Yeah. I was losing interest and aware that the time was getting away from us, so I said that I needed to get going, otherwise I'd be late for work. He asked me where I worked. I said, Jared's Jewelers. Very politely, Fegner said he didn't want me to be late, offered to email me his offer. I said I could spend a little more time and would really like to see my deal now. He said, okay, jumped up to get my package deal, as he put it. Fegner returned with a worksheet that itemized the price and other charges. The MSRP was $34,375. Customer savings, $5,377, and my sale price, $29,998. They added $577.68 for dealer install options, $18.50 agency fee, $899 pre-delivery service fees, and $239 electronic filing fee. This is all BS, folks. The $18.50, the $899, the $239 are all hidden fees, dealer fees, and the $577.68 for dealer installed options. Apparently,
bogus.
They were giving them the cost, which is bogus cost, on the what was it?
$2,800.
$2,800 for the phony Monroney. Sales tax and registration was also added. Nowhere on the document was Costco mentioned. That's a warning sign right there, folks. Out the door price $33,933. I asked him if this was the Costco deal, and Fegner said it was. He mentioned again that no one could touch it. I assume this means that no other dealers would sell the car for that low price. I asked about the fees, and Fegner said that they were all standard fees. Not true. They were Del Rey Honda fees.
Well, in a manner of speaking.
Yeah, they're standard in the fact that everybody does dealer fees.
Right.
Everybody does dealer installed options, but they all charge different prices.
Yeah.
And they're not standard. I asked about the blah, blah, blah. I thanked him. We said our goodbyes, and I left. Okay. First, as nice and polite as Fegner was, he did not follow the Costco auto buying process. He did not direct me to go to the website as a shopper and to register, and he failed to show me my Costco membership only price sheet. Now, that's a big one, folks. That document exists if it's a Costco certified dealer. It's an official document. And Costco calls regularly to check the prices, and if you're too high, they make that Costco dealer lower the price.
Yeah.
The Costco price sheet is legitimate if they update it like they're supposed to. And they have to, otherwise Costco will be all over them. Agent 26 discount was better than Agent Thunder's by about $550. Agent Thunder's was an earlier Costco shopper at Del Rey Honda. However, Agent Thunder wasn't charged anything for dealer installed options. In this case here, they did charge a discounted price, albeit it was still charging. And Costco says you cannot charge anything for dealer installed options. $577.68 is what they charge this shopper, Agent 26. So in fact, both Agent 26 and Agent Thunder paid almost the exact same price. That's interesting. Kind of makes you believe that they did go off the price sheet, but they never showed it, which they should have. They didn't follow the rules, of course. While Delray Honda gets points for consistency, we still feel they failed the Costco test on both procedural grounds as well as pricing by adding dealer install options. Okay. Interestingly, encouragingly, we discovered that the true car price this time was about $50 higher than the price given to Agent 26.
Last week it was $500 better.
Better, yeah. So a lot of inconsistency here, a lot of reason not to trust, and verify. You don't have to worry about it if you go by the book, and so what Costco tells you, but so few Costco shoppers do. And we know that from experience, as I said earlier. So here we are at the end of the shopping report, and while the shops come in online, you can send us in text us at 772-497-6530, or do it on Facebook, or do it on YouTube. Vote. We're going to vote internally. I have to remind you one more time about the $1,000 debate challenge. I want the word to spread.
100,000.
What did I say?
100. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
You're
Psychologically,
trying to get out of it now, aren't you?
I was frightened.
The $1 debate challenge.
Yeah, $1.
Really, he digested it all of a sudden.
You know, Stu,
By the way, we were talking about this last
Stu
week.
suggested we lower the price.
Yeah, and then you
I,
said,
oh, by the way,
you wanted to go to $1 million.
I had a text here. I can't find it, but I think he was. Oh, look it up, Stu. It's anonymous feedback, and I'll read that. But $100,000 to the car dealer that will challenge me in a debate on this show on True Oldies. Really, here's the anonymous that had to do.
Sounds like a battle of the loudmouth rich guys. Can't wait.
The battle is a loudmouth rich guy. This loudmouth rich guy is challenging all the other loudmouth rich guys out there. But
well, we'd had another comment on Facebook that says $100,000. I wish I was a car dealer.
Yeah, we're going to donate if I win, the $100,000 goes to Big Dog Ranch Rescue. If the $100,000, if you win, the other dealer wins and beats me in the debate, saying the car dealer should have legalized dealer fees, then you get $100,000. You car dealers. So you got to call me or email me, and let's get started. And we will set the date. It'll be on the show. Earl Stewart on Cars. We'll have 1 hour for the debate, and I will post this online, Earl on Cars, and this will be our challenge to you to make the dealer fee illegal in Florida. Now, we're running out of time here. What other serious business do we have?
I think that we should get Linda's vote. It's her birthday.
Yeah, let's do the votes.
I have Linda's vote.
Yeah.
Okay, Linda, you're still listening.
Well, I'll save her for last. We have 6 grades from online. Karen gives him a C minus. John gives him a C. Louisa an F. Mary G a D. Halen a C, and then Linda, birthday girl, gives them a big, huge F.
Okay.
Feeling generous on your birthday, Linda.
Go ahead, Nancy.
Real quick, D.
I've got a YouTube grade of a D and myself a D.
I'm gonna give him a C.
I'm with you on that.
Okay.
I'll give him a C.
Okay, Delray Honda, we pass you. I think you got some loose ends there. You need to wrap up. And we will be back. Berkshire Hathaway Company, Warren Buffett expects you to operate to a much higher standard, but you're about average in my opinion, and you're an average car dealer. We put you on the recommended list.
Yeah, and Agent 26 will be back out there to visit those car dealerships.
Next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this morning, and I just want to take a moment and remind you to recognize the American fallen heroes. Everyone knows that Monday is Memorial Day. We have a whole lot to be thankful for. Thanks for tuning in to Earl Stewart on Cars, and we will be right back here next Saturday morning. Bye-bye.